Welcome back to FNJ Talks Extra Ball. So Karim Benzema returned to Real Madrid, possible return to Real Madrid. Do I want it to happen? Definitely. Benzema still looking good. Of course, he's not top three best strikers in the world. He's not on the level as Ekatike or Haaland or Kane, but he's still good, man. Look at what Lewandowski is doing for Barcelona. He still grabs goals here and there, here and there. Benzema would still cook at Madrid. And you don't need to say, okay, so now Benzema's here, which means Mbappe is not going to play. Nah, man. Not at all. You just play the 4-4-2. You just play the 4-4-2. Vinicius left wing, Rodrigo or whoever you want, Valverde right wing, and then you have Benzema and Mbappe up top as two strikers. For me, I've always said this. Mbappe as a lone striker will never work. Doesn't work. The only way it's going to work is if Mbappe learns how to head the ball, and I don't see him ever learning how to head the ball. The guy's what, 27 now? If I was Mbappe, I would have went to Ronaldo and asked Ronaldo to teach me how to head the ball properly. I know he scored a header in the Champions League game. I can't remember the team, but he did score a header. But still, how do I explain? Every time Madrid, see when you watch Madrid, when they cross the ball, Mbappe is like never there to challenge defenders. We saw again in the Liverpool game, and guys, your ability to head the ball is not necessarily about height. It's not height. The tallest player in football is not the best header of the ball in football. Ronaldo is shorter than Haaland, but I can assure you, Ronaldo is the best header of the ball that football has ever seen. The amount of goals this guy scores with his head, pinpoint every time. If you had Trent and Ronaldo in the same team, oh my goodness, because Trent puts the ball right on their forehead, right on their head for them to hit the ball. So yeah, you can see now Madrid has got Trent, but Madrid is lacking a big number 9. So Trent's game is all about the passes. He's not that good defensively. He's okay defensively, but he's not like, wow, this guy's solid defensively, like Hakimi, for example. So a player like Trent, you need, if you had a Benzema in this team, oh my goodness, man. Benzema, Joselu. I know Joselu is not one of the best strikers in the world, but if you have a Joselu in this Real Madrid team with Trent, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's no better crosser of the ball in football than Trent. Trent puts the ball on a platter. Like, if Trent was in this current Liverpool team with Ekatike and Isak, ooh. Because remember, when Trent was there, they had Firmino, Mane, Darwin Nunes. Those guys are not elite headers of the ball like Ikatike, Isak, these guys. So Trent has been unlucky in his career. He hasn't had that number 9 that every time he puts the ball is gonna score. He's never had that Lewandowski, that Benzema, Ronaldo, Suarez. Those players that you put the ball in the box, they score. So my dream at Madrid would have been Madrid sign Ekatike, to be honest, this summer, and then you play the 4-4-2, Ekatike, Mbappe up top, Vinicius left wing, right wing, Valverde or Rodrigo. You can rotate those two, because remember, there's so many games in football. You can't play every game, and you can't complain like if you're on the bench, guys. Come on. But yeah, that's what I would do. So Benzema return to Madrid, definitely. I would bring Benzema back to Madrid. He doesn't even have to play like every game. But it's sad to see that Endrick left Madrid, guys. That's really, really sad. But if Endrick was 6'3", 6'2", 6'5", if he was like really tall and he could head the ball properly, if Endrick was just big, pause. If he was big, come on, Madrid would not need to buy a striker or anything like that. What Madrid lacks is aerial presence in the box. That's the only thing stopping Madrid from winning 2 Champions League in a row, because the players that Madrid have is like elite, top of the line. Bellingham, which team has got, listen, you put Bellingham in another team, he could generally lead a team on his own to win Champions Leagues and blah 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 blah. The same with Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo. These are top players. You put them in another team and you tell them this is a team, these are all the pieces, these are the striker, these are the all blah 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 blah, all the pieces are there for them. You put Mbappe in a team where all the pieces are there for him. Alone, he could win the Champions League. The same with Vinicius. The same with so and so. The same with so and so. These 4 players could all lead a team to a trophy, 100%. and you have all of them in one team. So how are you not successful? That's because they are missing one piece, and that's a striker. You put a striker, top striker, not even a top striker, competent striker, just a striker that can score headers. The striker doesn't even have to be technically good on the ball. He just needs to know how to hit the ball. This Real Madrid team will be unstoppable. It'll be like the three-peat Real Madrid team under Zidane, where these guys have everything. They have the best defenders, the best midfielders, the best attack, the best bench, the best everything. So yeah, Benzema returned to Madrid. I'm not sure how old he is. I think he's like 37 now. I'll take him at Madrid, to be honest. Because you can't tell me that Jose Lu currently is better than Benzema is now. No way. No way. And we saw the job Jose Lu was doing at Madrid. Jose Lu was doing a fantastic job at Madrid. Honestly, I don't know why that summer Madrid let Jose Lu and Nacho leave. It really doesn't make sense for me because those two players were critical. Imagine this current Real Madrid team. We had Jose Lu and we had Nacho. We wouldn't need to play Chouameni at right back. I mean at centre back. We wouldn't need to play. There wouldn't be that much of a strain on the centre backs. We would have a scenario where we have a big number 9 which we can bring on. So yeah, it would have been so amazing. Because Gonzalo Garcia is very good, but he's not better than Jose Lu. Jose Lu right now is better than Gonzalo Garcia is, in my opinion. Because Gonzalo Garcia, well, we don't see the guy play much, to be fair. But yeah, Jose Lu really suited Madrid very good. He's not one of the best strikers in the world, or even top 6. But still, even top 10 to be honest. But still, the guy was bagging in goals. Because this Real Madrid team is just missing a big number 9. You put a big number 9 in this Real Madrid team, there's no one beating them. Because against a team like Liverpool, those big centre backs they have, or Atletico Madrid or Inter Milan, all the teams that have got big, strong, solid centre backs, Arsenal, you need to have that big number 9 that can keep them occupied. Because what the big number 9 does is, this is what the big number 9 does. The big number 9 creates space for Mbappe, Vinicius, and all that stuff. Let's look at the game between Liverpool and Real Madrid. There was no space for Vinicius because the defenders don't have a big number 9 to worry about. So all their attention is on Vinicius and Mbappe. They can guard them easily because they are physically strong. Because Mbappe can't beat Van Dijk or Konate in the air. He can't beat them physically. To get past a player, you need to be able to beat them also physically. So we had scenarios where Madrid would hoof the ball up, but then Liverpool defenders would win it back immediately. Vinicius was unable to beat Conor Bradley, not because he couldn't beat Conor Bradley, not because it was 1v1. Of course, 1 or 2 times during the game it was 1v1, but most of the time they double up on these guys. They're able to double up. You can't double up on Vinicius if there's a big number 9 in the box. But because there's no big number 9 in the box, you have players that have got the ability to double up on Mbappe, double up on Vinicius, because there's no other threat apart from Vinicius and Mbappe. So yeah, that's the only problem, guys. Let me take you back to the Bale, Benzema, Ronaldo era. You can't double up you can't double up on any of them. Because what's gonna happen? Literally, all of them can hit the ball. All of them can beat their man. All of them can do this. All of them can. That was like the most complete team of all time. So sure, you double up on Ronaldo. Okay, Benzema, Bale. So you cross a ball inside the box. The old school Madrid, the greatest football team of all time, the Zidane Real Madrid, the first spell team, the 3-peat team. You cross the ball in the box. Benzema can score a header. He's a master header of the ball. Ronaldo is the greatest header of the ball football has ever seen. Bale can hit the ball properly as well. So a team like that, how do you stop? Whereas this current Madrid, they rely on short passes. They need to find pinpoint pass in the box, and it has to be low as well, or some volley, some miracle volley, which is very rare. The volleys are very rare in football. This current Madrid, you have a scenario where they need to pass through you to score. The old school Madrid, they could pass through you, they could counter-attack, they could cross the ball in, they could beat you any which way. This Madrid, they rely on It has to be perfect. They need to play through you. It needs to be a counter attack. So what now happens if a team sits back low block? What now happens now if a team sits back low block and they are big, strong, 6'5", 6'6", big, strong, tall center backs? What is Mbappe gonna do against a team like that? Because Mbappe's strength is counter attack. Vinicius' strength, counter attack. They can't hit the ball. They can't physically match Konate, Van Dijk, or Gabriel, or Saliba, or Bastoni and Inter, any of these guys. They can't do anything. Or Atletico Madrid. They can't manhandle these guys. But the old school Madrid, they could beat you with strength. They could beat you with counter attack. They could beat you with passing through. Either way, either which way, they would beat you. So that's the difference. That's what Madrid is lacking now. If you put Haaland in this Madrid team or Ekatike, your problem is solved then. Because it'll create space for Vinicius, Mbappe, all of that stuff. But now we're in a situation where, see Liverpool. Liverpool have got like the perfect squad. They have a big number 9, they have players that can counter-attack, they have players that can do this, players that can pass through. It's just perfect. Barcelona as well with Lewandowski. They have Lamine Yamal who can beat players. Remember, imagine Barcelona, right? There was no Lewandowski there. And there was no one that could hit the ball. How on earth do you think? You think Rafinha and Yamal would be scoring as much as they were scoring last season? No way. Those guys are scoring that much because they have Lamine Yamal and Rafinha, right? They need space. If Lewandowski is not there, that means they could double up more on Yamal because there's no threat in the box for them. They don't need to worry about anyone in the box. The same with Rafinha. Barcelona is successful because all around there's a threat. There's not just a threat. Madrid, you have a scenario where there's threat on the wing, but there's no threat in the box. So against Barcelona, you can't double up against Yamal because then you're leaving Lewandowski free. You're leaving so-and-so free in the box. Same with Arsenal now. With Arsenal is more successful this season compared to before because now they have, what's that guy's name? Victor. I'm just gonna call him Victor, guys. That big guy that came from Sporting. Forgot his surname. Victor something. I can't pronounce it, guys. See, with that guy, you can't double up on Saka because then that guy has got a free header. Or Elise or all of these guys and Bayern and blah blah blah. You can't double up on them because you have Kane there waiting. So yeah, that's how it is. So Benzema at Madrid, come on man, will cook proper, man. Benzema at Madrid will cook good and proper. Home meal cooking, I'm telling you guys. Madrid, and that's why I'm saying Florentino Perez out because come on. We can all see what Madrid needs. We need a big number 9. You put a big number 9 in this Real Madrid team, it's over. It's over. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See, if Madrid had a big number 9, I could coach Madrid to win Champions Leagues. Because there's not much really you need to do. It's pretty simple with the amount of players that they have. So it's not the coach's fault. It's the president's fault. He needs to get that big number 9 and Madrid will cook. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace and blessings. Bam, bam.